Wasilenko.
Okay, good.
Hello everyone, my name is Vinny Wasilenko, and I'm here to give you guys a presentation. I will be demonstrating how to use and master the Omni 150 Newtonian telescope. Have you guys ever looked up into the sky at night and wondered what's out there? Whether those bright lights are stars, planets, or galaxies? Well, the invention of the telescope has allowed us to get a glimpse of the unknown out there. I will be giving you a quick explanation on the background, the different parts, and how to set up the telescope and how to use it. The first telescopes were invented in the 17th century, and they were warped glass, which is just like glass that you would see in magnifying glass or like monocles, and they weren't that good, but future methods and designs created better ones. Now we have infrared telescopes, we have refracting telescopes, we have radio telescopes, and this telescope, which is called a reflecting telescope. And it's called a reflecting telescope because there's two mirrors inside, one in the back and one near the eyepiece. And what it does is it reflects the light off the mirror into the eyepiece. So for instance, if you're looking at the moon in this telescope, this is the top and this is the bottom. You would be looking, it would be facing up like this. And the image of the mirror, the light of the mirror would bounce off the mirror in the back and then to the eyepiece, and you'd be able to see the image there. And that's why it's called reflecting. So the first person to do this was, successfully invent this method was Sir Isaac Newton, and that's why it's called a Newtonian telescope. Now for the telescope itself. The Omni 150 begins with three basic parts. The telescope itself, the three-legged prong, and then the equatorial middle, which is used to rotate the telescope. The telescope is comprised of two eyepieces, another small telescope, and two lenses, two mirrors inside which you can't see, and two magnifiers. One for regular magnifying and fine tuning, and I'll show you later on. Now we'll begin assembling the telescope, and it's pretty light, it's not that heavy. All you have to do is put it right in here and it slides right in there, and it's pretty easy. And then there's two knobs. One is a bigger knob and one is a smaller, just to keep it in place. Alright, and it's pretty easy. Now it's all set up. So, and when you have this telescope and you're looking at the stars, you want to be in an area without light. So you want to be near a mountainside, near Sedona, or the Superstitions, or in a park, anywhere where there's no light pollution or city lights around. And to use it, there's two that you want to find the image target that you're looking at by using this small little telescope here. And there's a section in there that's like a cross piece, and you can target it perfectly. And once you have it lined up, you can see the object that you're looking at through the eyepiece. And then to get a clear vision or a clear view, you want to rotate the magnifier up and down. Up would be out and down would be in. And then there's a finer magnifier right here to help get the best picture possible. And so that's how you use it. And that kind of concludes our presentation. I told you guys the background check on or background history of the telescope. I told you how to set it up, how to use it, and the different parts. I hope everyone goes home today knowing a little bit more about the the telescope, and especially the Omni 150 Newtonian. Thank you all for listening, and thank you all for being here.